Hello, we'll be on in about 3 to 4 minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm back, Miss Nesbit.
I see. So we're gonna still try to wait for a couple more people. I knew you had me for a couple of classes. I just couldn't figure out what was the other one.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Be like that sometimes when you gotta take more. It was like that in undergrad. I remember for a couple of for 1 year, I had to sit with the same professor. I only changed classes once. And that professor had classes in the same classroom. So I literally just like brought lunch. I was like, no point in me moving. So yeah. So I get it.
I like your class, so I ain't gonna complain.
All right. So roughly uh sorry, I'm also doing my own work for school. Man. Okay, so yeah, so here we are. We are back in full effect. This is our last lecture. So, yay, you don't have to worry about any Zoom lectures. I don't know how many of your other professors are doing Zoom lectures. Um, so, yeah, this is the last one for me anyway. Um, But I wanted to get on here real quick. And sorry, I got a million things that are happening at once. So I wanted to hop on here and say that once we are wrapping things up with grades, you have essentially until May 7th at 11:59 to complete all work. And perfect score is based off of 2010 points. Don't ask me, I had a whole mess go on a Blackboard. So 2010 literally is the points you need for a perfect score. And you could tell there's some errors in there because it just pulled up some random number like 2010. So, um, but yeah, I wanted to get on here just to see if you guys have any questions. I know online learning was not ideal. I will be transparent with you guys. Online learning, this course was hard. It was very hard. And I think I give myself a 75 in terms of trying to teach motor learning because motor learning is very hard to teach online. But nevertheless, we are 2 weeks out, excuse me, from the end of the semester, and we survived. Thank goodness, right? So, like I said, all I need is 2010 points worth of work, and that should be an A. Of course, you work backwards from there. So, like if let's say you're at 2000, or let's say you're at 1980 points, that's where your average will be calculated from that top, the 2010 200 2010 points. That just makes me mad how that just came out so ugly looking. But for the most part, also I wanted to mention something about advising. Some of you guys may not know, some of you guys do know that Dr. Jason Keeler is no longer at the university. So if you have been advised by him, I am now your new advisor. So make sure that you carve out some time to be advised. Usually what I start out with students is that I start out with students and providing a curriculum plan. That way they're able to look and see where they are with their courses and where they are on making sure that they're on the right path to graduating. Okay, so that is very important to me. Now, the policy has adjusted a little bit from what I was told. It is freshmen, sophomore, and juniors that are to be advised by central advising. But I think that's nobody here, almost nobody here, because I think we got a bunch of juniors going into their last year of school. So, like I said, if Dr. Keeler was your advisor, I am now your advisor because obviously he's no longer here. So what I will do is that I will, in learning module 4, I will put the curriculum ladder for both PE teaching and PE non-teaching. Okay, I will put that in the in learning module 4. That way you can get an idea of what you're going into your senior year. And not only that, to make sure you've taken all the classes in this department, but to also make sure you've taken all the classes to getting a degree with the university. So making sure you've taken a humanities, a math, a science. Some people have skipped over that. So, and then also if you are still going to central advising, it's just more so, I just want to make sure that you guys don't go into central advising blindly. So it's a good opportunity for you to log into Banner and check to see what your grades are in each course, and just to see if things are current. And even if you had a previous course with me, there's nothing wrong with emailing me and asking me, hey, Ms. Nesbitt, I had you for last spring. What was the grade in that? Or I could help guide you through Banner. Ideally, I'm gonna help guide you through Banner, or Wired, whatever they might call it. We call it Wired, Banner, potato. So it's just more so, like I said, making sure you guys are going into advising, knowing what you need to take and knowing where you stand. Because I've already advised a couple of students that was trying. I'll tell you this one story without giving a name to the student. This student came in thinking they was going to graduate in December. They got a nice little wake-up call because that student is not graduating until May 2023. So I don't know who told them that they were going to graduate in December of this year when you still got another year and a half worth of classes. So it's so important for you to just, you know, be aware of your GPA, be aware of your classes, where you stand, that type of thing. And also creating a plan for what you plan to do after undergrad. So whether it's going into the workforce, whether you want to get your master's degree, that type of thing. So like I said, if I am your advisor, get with me. Let me know, just send me an email and say, hey, I want to be advised, yada, yada, yada. I'll put you on the schedule. Also, I am in the office Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9-ish. So it could be 9 o'clock, might be 9:20. So I'm in the office from 9 to about 3:30. Generally Mondays and Thursdays, but this particular Thursday, I'm only in the office from 9 to 1. So make sure you write that down. 9 to 1. Let me see. I'm gonna see if y'all heard what I said. I'm gonna quiz y'all real quick. What are my office hours on Tuesday and Thursday? Y'all can put it in the chat. You ain't gotta unmute yourself. You can put it in the chat. That way I know that you guys hear me. All right. Making sure that you are going into advising with a sense of where you are. All right. So, and of course, when classes end, I will say this: when classes end from May 11th, from the day after I submit grades, from May 11th up until June 1st, I'll be unavailable. To take little time off, just a little bit. So just so you know, so I won't be doing any advising between May 11th and June 1st. So please make sure, if you need to get with me, get with me. Sound good? Sound great? Do I have any questions here? All right. So like I said, please write it down. Now I'm gonna ask you guys, because that was information bits ago. How many points do you need to get a perfect score in this course? I'm curious to know. Y'all put it in the chat. How many points you need for this course to get a perfect score? There we go. All right. Good looking out, Solomon. Thank you. So, any other questions you guys have for me? But ultimately, I think I said this. Hope I did. Like I said, I'm just beating a dead horse because I don't want y'all to feel like I didn't inform you guys. Make sure you go into your assignments, complete everything, because I'll be grading all weekend, but May 7th is the deadline. Just make sure that you take advantage of the time I have. There's no more lectures. I'm not going to beat you against the head with information. I'm just going to let you guys take the opportunity to play catch up if you need to. Okay. But if you guys don't have any questions for me, that's all I got. So you guys have a fantastic afternoon and did you have a question?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I already scheduled an appointment with you for Thursday at 2:00, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want me to reschedule that for any time between 9 to 1?
No, we'll leave yours there. I can improvise with that one. That doesn't include anything that's already set. If it's something that's already set, don't worry about it. But like if it's future settings, then yeah, we'll have to adjust. But you're good.
Okay.
All right. But if you guys don't have any questions, you are free to go. You guys have a nice Monday. Chat soon.